I have a long battle here against Alex from Abra's Asylum, and it's not the Alex, it's another Alex, but he's on YouTube too, I think, or something, whatever. Anyways, I start out with my spoon, and I was debating pretty harshly what to do here, if I wanted to send headbutt or trick, because I'm banded. But I was thinking that trick would help me in the long run, because that would like, and like he wouldn't be able to set up spikes and all that kind of stuff as easily if he has a choice band. So he puts me asleep, and Spoon is not gonna wake up for the rest of the battle, which is too bad because Spoon is epic. Because random names on Pokemon is win. And yeah, so I switch because I know he will, because sleep claws. So I go out into my filthy rat because I think he can, like, I wanted to scout his switch and I didn't have really anything else to go into. So he picks out an Aurora unit, and I know he can't really do anything to me, and I was thinking of going for the Earth Power, but I knew he would overpredict me on that. So I went for the Leech Seed, but he overpredicted me on that, and went out into Metroid, and I Leech Seed him, and he has the most epic ability ever called Liquid Ooze, so I actually take damage from the Leech Seed. But yeah, so now I'm gonna have to switch, and I knew he was like gonna stay in and like slowly wither down all of my Pokemon, so I had to get him out of there. So I'm just gonna switch into Zapdos to roar him out of there, because I don't want him here. So that's what I'm gonna do, and he sets up Toxic Spikes while I do that. So he gets some leftovers, and now Leech is gonna hurt both of us, which is cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna roar him to get rid of him, basically, because I don't want him here. And he is gonna switch, predicting the Thunderbolt, which is pretty nice, because I was thinking that if he stays in and sets up the other layer of spikes, I don't have that many Pokemon that take damage from spikes. I have like one Pokemon. I think I don't know exactly. Yes, I have one Pokemon that doesn't like spikes, because the other ones are levitating. I have three that isn't affected, or I have four that isn't affected. 3 that are in the air, and the last one is a steel type. And then I have Shaman, who has rest. So I roar out his Mamoswine, which is pretty nice. And now I'm just gonna go for the Heat Wave. And I didn't think I was gonna be faster, but I knew I could take like anything. He goes for Hidden Power Ice or Rock, but I'm guessing it's Ice, and that's gonna do quite a lot to Zapdos. But since I know that he can't have a super effective attack that isn't super effective on flying, I'm just gonna roost off the damage, and because I know Hidden Power won't do that much to me while I'm roosting. So, but it turned out that it would have been quite a lot better for me to like use Heat Wave here, because it didn't matter at all, obviously, or maybe a little bit, but not much at all. So, he gets leftovers, because leftovers Magnezone, because Pro, which actually is pretty good to have leftovers on Magnezone, but because then Jirachi can't flinch you to death, which it does sometimes. So now I go for the Heat Wave again, and he goes on into Metroid again, which is bad. But I knew that he couldn't take a Thunderbolt all too well. I was pretty sure it was going to be a 2-hit KO, and if I'm very, 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 very lucky, it could be 1-hit KO, but I was counting on 2-hit KO. So, anyways, I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. And he goes with the Surf, and I know that won't take me out, but it sure does a lot to me. But whatever. And Teddicool is always faster than I think. Like, it's a really fast Pokemon, seriously. But anyways, Thunderbolt does a lot to it. And now I'm gonna have to switch, because I want Gaia here to like take take a little attack or something. So I'm just gonna go out into my Filthy Rat, because I know it can take a Surf really well. And I get poisoned by the Toxic Spike, so yeah, and now he's gonna Surf me, and that doesn't do crap, and poison. And now I'm just gonna use Earth Power to take him out, and I was thinking that it might like overpredict me using Seed Flare, but I just use Earth Power and I take it out, which is pretty nice because like I don't want that here because it annoys me. So now he is gonna bring out one of the new BLs, the BL that should be the BL called Gallade. Anyways, I use Leech Seed so that I can be here forever, and gain HP too. Because I only have normal poison, which does 12%, and Leech Seed heals, or it heals 12% from him. But whatever. Anyways, he bulks up again, and I'm just gonna use Seed Flare because I know it's a 2-hit KO, and I know he can't really take me out because I'm very physically bulky. But Seed Flare gets a freaking crit and takes him out at 1 hit. I'm like, what the oh, I hate when crit happens. Even when I get hacks, it's still horrible. Like, wow. I'm sorry. Seriously. Yeah. Anyways, he brings out Mr. VIP, and I'm gonna have to switch because I know he's gonna use Brave Bird or Drill Peck, and I'm gonna go into Gaia hoping that I might possibly be able to take 2, but he's Life Orb, so I can't. I was thinking that it might be Scarfed or something, but yeah. Why am I talking in a Irish accent? Whatever. I don't care why I'm talking. Now I bring out Leia because I know it can take a Real Pick, and I know it can take a Sucker Punch, and I do if it was faster. That's a limiting factor to what am I talking about? Whatever. I was pretty sure it was gonna predict close combat and Life Orb and all that kind of crap, and I was also pretty sure that it had nothing to take it, but he has this freaking Bros Raid, and it takes like just below half from it, and I don't think I will be able to 2-hit KO. So I was expecting him to just set up a layer of spikes, because pro. So I bring out my Spoon, but he uses Energy Ball, and that does way too much to Spoon. So I'm gonna have to switch now that I know he's gonna use the Energy Ball and switch into my Pilot, because Pilot, and he uses Energy Ball again, and that does way too much also. Like Starve the special defense is not good. So I set up the sub predicting the switch because I knew I was faster, and I didn't think he wanted to lose his Rose Raid, but apparently did. So I'm just gonna use Brave Bird now to take it out, and that's gonna take it out. I'm funny. No, I'm not. Shut up. Anyways, he's gonna bring out Mammoth Swine now, and it's scary because it's a mammoth, and it's scary. So I'm gonna have to switch out into Lucario to take the Ice Shard, which I know he has. But he makes an awesome prediction, goes for the Earthquake, and takes out my practically only hope to take out the Mammoth Swine. But I still have my Shaman, so I can still take out the Mammoth Swineman, but still, whatever. So now I bring out my Shaman because I know it can, at least scare off the Mammoth Swine, because I know it can take an Ice Shard. He brings out Aurora unit, and a Seed Flare is gonna kill it, so that doesn't really matter. Seed Flare can also move. It's just own it, whatever. 222 HP, isn't that awesome? So he brings out Mr. VIP, and that's fail because he used a Drill Pick, and if I would have switched into Spoon there, I still could have won, because Spoon, if Spoon fainted, that's fine, and then I bring out Pilot and I use Brave Bird and I take it out. That's pro. He uses Sucker Punch, which is so funny because I use Roost, because I was kind of predicting the Sucker Punch, and I knew it was faster anyway, so it was pretty perfect. So I use Substitute. I don't know, some stupid, I don't know why I did it. Whatever, and I'm gonna use Brave Bird now. And if I wouldn't have used Substitute, no, I was just joking. That has nothing to do with anything. Whatever. So now I have 43 HP, and earlier I had 42. Gosh, if I would have kept my Shaman, I could have won this battle. Literally. But yeah, now I'm pretty much screwed. Anyways, he uses Ice Shard on me, and the Spoon faints. And if I would have sacrificed it earlier, I have already said that. Whatever. I bring out Umbreon, who has a cheesy name, and I'm just gonna go for the Curse, but apparently he also has Curse, and that's when I realized that I can't even win this battle, But then the freaking Wi-Fi disconnects again. Shit.